Good evening. Welcome to this evening's CIA report. Today we will be discussing, conservatives and apathy, and communists in action, and a little bit of Congress in adultery. CIA. Yeah. All right. Here's the deal, folks. I'm doing a little thinking before I get into this RNC call I got today. But I'm doing a little thinking about why atheists really don't want, and socialists and communists really don't want religion, and the Ten Commandments anywhere. I mean, let's face it, right now, Congress is breaking 3 of those commandments. All right? They're adulterously looking at other countries and how their systems work and trying to make it work here like that. They are stealing from the American people, and they are coveting what thy neighbor wants, what thy neighbor has. They are wanting what thy neighbor has. So I could see why socialists would not like the Ten Commandments as a source for anything. But we can get into that in another show. Right now I want to talk about a little bit of conservatives and apathy while trying to promote money, which we don't have, okay, for the RNC. Now, I got a call today from a guy by the name of Michael Steele, one of his representatives from the RNC. And, of course, they were trying to, collect money from me for the RNC and Republican activity. And I started going to, talking to the young man who was on the phone. And I said, well, what are you doing for me? What have you done except lose the elections? Got us into a situation where we got almost a totally liberal Congress that's stealing our money and coveting everybody else. You're coveting what other people make. All right. So I got into with a big discussion. And I said, look, if you want money from me, this is before I turned on the tape recorder. I said, if you want money from me, you got at least invite me to the party and give me a corned beef sandwich, And the guy laughed, and at that point, I started recording what I was saying with this gentleman, which will be played right here. But if you ain't going to do these things, if you're not going to drill out natural gas, if you're not going to force these issues, there's no way that any socialist program can survive, even for the poor, the indigent, and the ill. All right?
All right.
And another thing is that here's the key. Here's the key to it. Everything in the universe works on checks and balance, which our government works on.
Yep.
Why do we call it the capitalism? Maybe it's for capitalism. As far as I'm concerned, if you don't have balance, you've got nothing. Right? Now, I want you to think in terms of this. Think in terms of this for the Republican Party.
All right, sir. I'm listening.
All right. You look at a regular circuit. A circuit that's run with a battery, right?
Yeah.
What's in it? You got capacitors, you got resistors, you got amplifiers, and they all run through but pretty soon the battery dries up. That's capitalism.
Okay, sir.
All right. You got to charge the battery. What charges that battery? Gas, oil, coal. All right? Until we get the new energies.
Okay.
Now that's what we should be fighting. And like I said, with the mortgages, why throw money into mortgage? If somebody wants to extend their mortgage, live in their house for 60 years, pay a little more interest, fine. Otherwise, let's get them out.
All right, sir. Well, you know what?
Stop
grab a shovel and head up to California right now and start looking for some oil.
We got a slant, but you know what? You can push the president. He is commander-in-chief.
Yep.
He could command the CDs all right, the Seabees and the Army Corps of Engineers to go and slant drill off the shores of California, whether they like it or not.
Okay.
And then and make 3 more national oil reserves.
Okay. Sounds
Yeah.
good, sir.
And that's what'll get international, interstate commerce going at low prices. You don't have to be taxing people a penny for every quarter mile they drive.
Okay, sir. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to speak with me today, sir.
I hope you took notes.
Well, I did, sir, and I'll put them right in there, sir. It's called to pay for by the Republican National Committee. It's not authorized by any candidate or candidate committee.
Well, I'm going to tell you
It's on the
something.
web at www.gov.org.
I've been very disappointed, but if you want money from me, right?
Yeah.
Do these things. You'll get it. I guarantee you'll get it.
All right. Well, I'll try to pass those along for you, sir. Have a good day.
You too.
All right, bye.
And, yeah, see, that's what we said. That's exactly what we said right there. And, now I can only say that, I really mean that. You know, we gotta do that slant drilling. Obama, go out there. Get the Army Corps of Engineers, the Seabees out to the West Coast, slant drill for that oil. You know, I can see you doing that, and maybe we could have a little socialism that's paid for with something that's no money. You know, something that's energizing the ever-ready battery. That little bunny that goes boom, 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 boom. That's called capitalism. All right? And your socialism cannot exist without it. Remember, I talked a couple days ago about, you know, a balance. Everything in the universe has to be balanced. If you want socialism, you got to have capitalism to support it. If you want capitalism, you have to have a little bit of socialism to stop revolt, really, because there's people that just need to be helped, you know. But those that don't seem to be taking advantage of the system and stealing from it too. Well, that's basically the report for today. I'm really sorry to say that, you know, I can see that, you know, you're all trying, you're very trying it, but you're getting nowhere fast. Spending, you know, the spending bill is not getting us anywhere. Spending, all you're doing is stealing from our children. You know, there was a time during the Bush administration when all the left were going outside the street yelling, Bush lied and people died. Remember that little slogan? All right. Obama's out there, you know, and I think we should start saying that he's eating the blood of you while putting our kids in slavery. In other words, he's stealing the money from us and putting our kids in tax slavery for I don't know how many years. Well, I don't want my kids in tax slavery, so I think it's time for us to start looking at real ways to balance our budget. And that means cooperation. The kind of cooperation that the adulterous Congress, the Congress on adultery, doesn't seem to get yet. So, this is Michael Squire from Oak Park, Michigan, the blind prophet, saying, see ya!